Today, climate activists held vigils at Ashland banks that are responsible for financing Canadian tar sand, or a form of oil, to the Gulf Coast.
Newswatch 12's Tyler Ridgell was out in Ashland this morning talking to some of those protesters and locals about what this funding could mean for people living right here in the Rogue Valley.
Local activists gathered in front of banks in Ashland today advocating against Enbridge's Line 3 tar sand pipelines.
We're not going away from fossil fuels.
Loans out that are due July 22nd, supporting pipelines bringing the most polluted form of oil to Gulf Coast refineries. Protesters today aiming to persuade the banks not to renew them. Though local climate activist Herb Rothschild coordinated the protest, the first person I spoke to was one passionate protester eager to spread the word on a movement gaining national traction.
Because these banks have commitments to the climate, but yet they're still financing these big pipeline projects to the tune of billions of dollars a year.
Throughout the week, protesters have been spreading the message of, quote, stop funding the destruction of our valley and our planet, end quote. Action has also been led by Native Americans whose ancestral and sacred lands in northern Minnesota are imperial. Just stay with Newswatch 12 when we'll hear from Herb Rothschild, who has moved his money away from large corporations into a smaller credit union. Protesters here are hoping that people living in the Rogue Valley will consider removing their funds from these banks. Reporting in Ashland, Tyler Ridgell, Newswatch 12.